Are you missing out on the latest silver and gold rush? It's getting tight. It's getting close. Stay tuned. I'll give you my thoughts on that. Hello everyone and welcome back once again. My name is Silver Britches, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to ask you the question: are you missing out on the latest silver and gold rush? Yes, the rush, the mad dash to acquire as much silver and gold as possible. It has started and it is off to a whirlwind start. And if you've been trying to buy it, then you already know. Number one, you have to pay more to get it. Number two, can you find it? And number three, where can you find it and the prices that you can find it for? Those are the kickers. Those are the things that are going to drive us all insane trying to accumulate more silver and gold for this gold rush, this silver and gold rush. And that's what it is, in my opinion, guys. It is plain and simple a gold and silver rush. I mean, people are going crazy right now trying to get this stuff. And can you blame them? Look how beautiful this stuff is. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. It is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love silver and gold. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot get enough of it. I can't. I really can't. And it's so hard right now because the prices that we have to pay are extremely high. They're just extremely high. And if you're a new stacker or you're just coming into it, man, you don't understand what I'm talking about. Now, typically, the spot price is what we buy our precious metals according to. I'm fighting a capsule, by the way. The spot price. Typically, you want to spend maybe $2 to $2.50 over spot for a silver eagle like this. And the reason why I say like this is because I think I got this one because it had a small defect in it, and it's hard to see that defect, but it's there. Probably right there. And I usually source these locally at my LCS, and I would go in and he would have these in a case that would be, marked down from BU, and which is brilliant uncirculated. And I would grab those for $2 to $3 over spot. And that was the norm for years. You know what I mean? And that's what we all went by. And now, since everybody is rushing in, and that term "fools rush in" is loosely stated now because so many people are just running in and buying whatever they can find. Seriously, they're just buying whatever. If it says silver, they buy it. If it says gold, they buy it. It doesn't matter what it is. Now, if you look in front of you, this is all sovereign government coinage. That's what I prefer to stack. That's my main bread and butter. Now, I do love vintage bars. I really want to get me some more bigger vintage bars. But the reason why I have been holding off on them is because I love coins myself. I really do. And, if I could stack these 10 ounces like this one right here, why not? And I'm going to leave it face down because I know a lot of people don't care for the queen. So I'll leave that face down. I'm going to drop it right there if I can. God, that thing's crazy big. So those are two 10 ounces, and I prefer the 10 ounces, and that's the way you get most weight. So the fools rushing in and the gold rush. Now, in normal times, like I said, we spend probably a dollar or two over spot, or $3 for silver, and gold would be different. Like your gold buffaloes, those would probably go for about $70, $75, $80 over spot. And your Maker Gold Eagles right here, they'd go from $50 to $70 over spot. And that was, the going rate. But now, it's hard to find this $100 to $150 over spot. I mean, that's what the going rate is, and it kind of sucks. It stinks. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's a hard pill for people that have been stacking. It's a hard pill for us to swallow. But I'm still in accumulation mode, and thankfully, I paid not nowhere near as much for my bullion as what people are paying now. And that's why I'm still buying, because if my dollar cost average is still low compared to where it is going now if you're just starting out. So the gold and silver rush that I'm talking about, man, guys, with the money printing that's going on right now and the unemployment, guys, we have a ticking time bomb going on right now. I'm serious. A ticking time bomb. Just 26 million people out of work. That's a quarter of the workforce. Nothing. They're getting unemployment or whatever, but hey, that'll only last so long, right? And those people, they're used to earning a certain percentage, and for some of them, that's a pay cut. Well, then you might say, well, they had the bailouts, the bailouts. Well, most of the bailouts, guess who that went to? Your corporations who laid the people off, right? Because the only people who were penalized for laying people off were corporations that were $4.99 and below. So small businesses got hit. Big companies, it didn't matter. Lay them off. Bye. Gone. Bye. See you later. And I cannot stand that. And those are the ones that are usually the first ones in line doing this right here. I need some more. Give me some more money. If you're making billions a quarter after you pay all your bills, why do you need a bailout? Why? Why are you laying your people off? And that's why I'm so upset about it right now, is because, people put their heart and souls into their jobs. Not everybody, but most people, they put their heart and souls in their jobs, and their companies are just hosing them over. Sorry, I just got, it's got me a little ticked off. But what does that mean for the silver and gold rush? Now, people losing their jobs, right? They're on unemployment. The bailouts, they're not exactly, everybody doesn't qualify for them. So what does that mean? That means that the money printing is going to continue. They're talking about another stimulus, right? They're talking about another maybe $4,000 for married couples and $2,000 for 18 and up. Holy crap. Wow. So that is just going to balloon the debt beyond all recognition, okay? It is. That's infinite printing right there, buddy. And there is no end in sight. So what does that mean? That means a weaker dollar. That's right. The dollar is pretty much getting burned at both ends right now. It's pretty bad. So where does that leave us with our silver and gold? Now, your silver and gold will benefit from that. As you can tell, the gold is unfazed by all of this. It is actually gaining strength. So what does that tell you? That tells you that silver usually lags behind, right? Silver is the can-do metal. So can it do what it's done in the past and catch up and follow gold to the promised land? Now, gold is showing no signs of slowing down. It really isn't. And people are rushing in right now, and they're loading up on gold, myself included. I don't have enough. I just don't know how high it's going to go. That's why I got to get some myself. And I guarantee you, people are out there in the same way I am. They're thinking the same thing. They're thinking that their money is being devalued. It's being debased. I need to get real money. And this, guys, is real money. It's tangible. It's hard assets. It's liquid as I don't know what. This is real money. Okay? You can't print this stuff. You can't. I mean, you have to dig it up out of the ground, or you have to salvage it from other things that were already produced into it. You know what I mean? They don't make any more of this stuff. This is real money, guys. This is God's money, okay? This is where you need to be putting your money if you're worried about the dollar losing face. And when the dollar loses face like it's doing right now because of the excessive printing, that's just going to make this stuff go crazy high, just like it did in 2011. What happened first? Gold took off. Gold showed the strength. It showed the dominance. So now, guess what? You have to think about it. Is silver going to follow? Silver's supposed to follow, and the reason why it's supposed to follow is because, number one, the mints are down. Number two, the refiners are down. Number three, the demand is sky high. Okay? Number four, the refiners are down. The mints are down. Okay? Ooh, guys, if it doesn't move now, when is it ever going to move? And you have to think about it. Should you really keep on buying silver, or should you move to gold? And that's where I'm going to leave you for today, guys. Remember, be careful, be courteous, keep grinding on your stack.